It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This will be taken in at the 1. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Cousins now. Open here, Adam Thielen. 20, 10, touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 63 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Bring up 48. Gun.
Let's go.
Hey, check, Mike. Hey, we're good, we're good.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Check nickel.
Now Cousins.
Check.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
If we had $1 for every time we heard a team talk about explosive plays and how valuable they are, we probably wouldn't have to work very much. And we just saw a big one there. And then they tried to go explosive again, going for 2.
Yeah, is that a little too risky, you think? Just kick the extra point?
You know, I'm all about getting points. And if I feel good about my kicker, I go ahead and do that. But with that ball at the 2-yard line, going for 2, I think it's awfully tempting for teams nowadays.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. Mackenzie Alexander in on the tackle.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Well, still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Get that quarterback and all. Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And he's got Snead. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 40.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Check. Watch 54.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't been getting. Don't get nervous.
Hey, watch that. Check.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Topper! Hey, Foxtrot! Shoot!
On 2nd down and 4, McSorley. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down.
You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. Mike 5-4, Mike. Go. Mike 5-4.
Here we go.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check.
This time Jackson will throw it. And that is incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Watch the curl. Right there, 54.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Letting one go deep for Roberts. And my goodness, this is incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Here we go. And read. Mike 34. Here we go, D. It's just me and you.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Daniil Hunter just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Scoot. I got one. Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34. All day, baby, all day.
From the gun, Jackson. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 21 yards there on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
34's the Mike. He's coming. Check in.
Hey, here we go. 34's the Mike.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Snead's got it. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, Jackson rolling to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 10-yard touchdown run as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, one-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
And got his man complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Minnesota.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Gun.
48, come on.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Cousins on 1st down. He completes it to Treadwell. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. It's caught by Treadwell. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 3rd and short yardage. Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. To throw is Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. To the air again, it's Cousins. And Rudolph has got it. The big tight end for a Viking touchdown. Kyle Rudolph there to make the grab. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Stand up here.
A toss running left. It's Cook, and he is not going to make it to the goal line. So the defense holds, and this remains a 5-point game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Mike.
Ready? What's the 50? Let's go, let's go.
Following the interception, Cousins. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
34 is the mic. 34 is the mic.
6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Mike 34, Mike 34. Scoot, scoot, scoot.
After the interception, here's Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
He's coming. Check him. Check him.
Now watch it. 34 is the mic.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Roberts got it. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34. I'm going to close up. I'm going to run you over.
To throw is Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. A gain of 6 there on first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Judon, he brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Throwing is Cousins. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Britton Colquitt now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Check Mike 34. Mike 34.
Jackson from the shotgun, and an alley to run. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again, being chased out left. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson, and he's wrapped up. Taken down, back at the 25. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flush to his right. And the pressure gets to him again. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. From the right hash, this from 48. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
Final play of the half, Cousins. And Diggs has it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. They're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
On first down, Ingram. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Here we go. 50, 50. Mike 50.
On third down, Jackson steps away to his left. This one complete to Ingram. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down.
Mike 50. Mike 50.
Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. First down, here's Cousins. And this is Cook with the grab.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off near the 44. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be second and 11.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. I got him.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And it's third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long.
Mike 50, Mike 50, Mike 50. I said, come on. Max, box.
He's coming, double up.
Come on.
From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, this from 37. Tucker's kick is good. And they take the lead out in front at 13-12. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just three.
Well, getting the three turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
That one good for 26 and a first down. Cousins on first down. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's taken down inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Hey, 382, nice 50. Sean.
Check, 48, the Mike. Check pass, check pass. 48, Mike, 48, Mike. All day.
Hey, receiver.
Hey, alert 48, alert. Hey, we gonna Mike the 48 right now, let's go.
Again, it's Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Patrick Owasor able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this third quarter. Back now in Baltimore. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Got some real estate inside the 30. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
48 Mike. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Hey, look.
4th down, Cousins. Open man as Thielen is complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Cousins now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Cousins. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Gun.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Cousins to his tight end, Rudolph, for a Viking first down. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? And he will score! Touchdown, Vikings! Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
Listen to me.
Check 48.
Hey, Wood. Gun.
That's the pass. 48 Mike. 48 Mike. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. Get this. You're all mine.
They'll throw again. Cousins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now left side on the swing pass. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Flushed out right. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. 4th down. Here's Jackson. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.